Welcome to NCS Extra Credit. I'm Adrian Segedy, Account Representative at NCS. Today I'm joined by Danielle Moon, Client Account Manager with NCS. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning, Adrian.
Danielle has been with NCS for 12 years and has extensive experience in both commercial collections and the Uniform Commercial Code. Today we're going to talk about attorney collections and some of the fees that you can expect regarding court costs, suit fees, and even the recovery of interest. So Danielle, if you would, can you explain a little bit about the process of court costs and suit fees and the differences of each?
Sure. First of all, it's important to know placing a claim for attorney collection does not give NCS or the attorney authorization to file suit. The suit authorization has to come from the client in addition to the suit requirements requested by the attorney. The suit requirements will consist of court costs and possible suit fees and will be provided after all amicable collection efforts have been exhausted. The court costs are the money the attorney uses to establish and maintain the lawsuit, including filing the complaint, the summons for service on all parties, and any necessary motions. The court costs are set by the state, vary by jurisdiction, and are non-negotiable. The suit fees by industry standard are an overall contingent suit fee taken only if funds are collected after suit has been filed. Some attorneys will combine a contingent suit fee with a non-contingent suit fee. A non-contingent suit fee is an advanced, non-refundable fee to initiate suit. It is above and beyond the court costs and the contingent collection fees, and the collection attorney is entitled to this fee as he is an officer of the court. We have found in some jurisdictions, such as New York and the New England states, it is quite costly to file suit. And as of recent, the state of California has jumped up their court costs due to the current economic conditions.
So what factors do attorneys typically look at to determine if they're going to charge a non-contingent suit fee?
There are a few simple factors that may happen that would deem the attorney to ask for this fee. It could be if a dispute exists, if the attorney believes that suit will lead to an uncollectible judgment, if the debtor is in an area with limited legal resources or counsel, or if in some areas the attorneys just have that "we've always done it this way" mentality and they will always ask for the fee. The fee is usually calculated as a percentage or a flat fee. We have found that in the state of New Jersey, attorneys will only ask for court costs, but in the state of Florida, attorneys will always ask for a 5% non-contingent suit fee. So if you have a $10,000 claim, they're going to ask you for $500 for the non-contingent suit fee plus any applicable court costs.
So can some of these fees that we've discussed be passed on to the debtor, like interest charges and collection fees?
Absolutely, and that is the most common question we get from our clients. When the attorneys file suit, they will always ask for interest, costs, and fees based on the client's credit application or contract or by statute. Once a judgment is deemed entered, the debtor is deemed responsible for those fees, but it is not likely that they're going to be paid. There's no guarantee. However, they're very useful in settlement negotiations. We have found that it often comes down to the time value of money, whether or not you want to get paid for your full judgment over time, or do you want to take a lesser lump sum now. We had a client who had a $335,000 claim that they settled at $320,000 or a $15,000 discount rather than go through a lengthy, costly litigation. And we also had a client who had a $15,000 judgment against a debtor who was struggling to keep his doors open. He offered to pay the full judgment over time or a $10,000 lump sum now. The client took the $10,000 lump sum rather than risk the payments over time, considering the debtor's status.
Well, thank you so much for your insight. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So just in reviewing, when looking to file suit, court costs will apply, and these are going to vary by jurisdiction and state. Additionally, some attorneys may charge a non-refundable fee in the form of a non-contingent suit fee, and again, this will vary by the attorney and the specific case. It's typically charged as a flat fee or a percentage of the full amount. And lastly, as we talked about, some of these fees can be passed on to the debtor, but you do want to look at the time value of money. Does it make sense to continue to chase a balance if you can settle for slightly less than the full balance as opposed to going through a long, lengthy litigation? So we want to thank all of you for attending today's NCS Extra Credit. If you have any questions or input, as always, please contact us at the information at the bottom of the screen. And once again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.